Here's some more systems of equations applications that we can use or that we can figure out here. But these are going to be more set up once we have our two equations really to kind of use elimination. So let's look at them. The first one, it says a test has 20 questions worth 100 points. The test consists of true, false, worth 3 points, and each multiple choice question is worth 11 points. So how many multiple choice questions are on the test? How many true, false? So the two sort of things we're talking about here are the two types of questions. So I'm going to make those my variables. So I'm going to have T be the true, false questions, and M be the multiple choice questions. So if we try to set up our two equations, we really need an equation for the number of questions, and then we kind of need an equation for the points on the test. So the first equation could be our point total. So we know that the test has 100 points. The true, false are 3 points. The multiple choice are 11 points. So 3 points for each true, false, plus 11 for each multiple choice has to equal that 100 total points on the test. And then our second equation, which is the number of questions, says that there are 20 questions total. So don't overthink it. It's just the fact that there have to be a certain number of true, false, plus a certain number of multiple choice that need to be a total of 20 questions. That's it. So now you guys can solve for this. So I guess you could solve this one for substitution. You could subtract like the t over and say m equaled 20 minus t. But I'm going to solve it using elimination. So I'm just going to multiply this second problem by -3. That will make the t a -3, and 3 plus -3 will cancel out. So if you guys add these together, you get 8m equals 40, so multiple choice equals 5 if you guys divide both those sides by 8. So let's go ahead and plug in. If we now know that there's 5 multiple choice, and we know that there's 20 questions, hopefully you're thinking that leaves how many true, false, but we'll plug it in. So m plus t equals 20. So if we subtract 5, so how many of each question are there on the test? So 5 multiple choice questions and 15 true, false questions. Remember, guys, just be checking, does your answer make sense? You shouldn't get a negative number of answers or negative number of questions. It's not possible to have a negative number of questions on a test. And you can plug them back into your equations to check your answers. So just make sure when you're done, is what you come up with logical and does it make sense with the problem that you're doing? Just always sort of do that double check at the end. So go ahead and try the second problem there as well.